Yo, what's going on, guys? Dylan here from RotoSeason.com. Week 2 of the NFL season has arrived, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the PrizePicks NFL board for this week's Sunday man slate, and going over 3 props that are standing out to me as good plays here early in the week, and just giving my overall thoughts and analysis on those picks. A couple things before I get into that. If you do enjoy this video, please go ahead and like it and subscribe to the channel. We're really going to be grinding out this NFL season every week going forward, so go ahead and join the community so you never miss out on these videos. And then also come join us in the RotoSeason Discord server as well. If you ever want my thoughts on props that I don't cover in these videos, the Discord server is the best place for that. And it's a fun place to hang out and talk sports as well. Guys, this video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is my personal favorite site to play player props. With Underdog, you're going to be picking the higher or lower on player stat props such as rushing yards or receptions. Underdog also offers versus markets where you can put one player's projection up against another. So instead of just taking the higher on Derrick Henry rushing yards, you can pick that Derrick Henry will have more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor, or that Justin Herbert will have more passing yards than Josh Allen. Underdog also offers some of the highest payouts in the industry at up to 20 times your entry fee, compared to the 10x you get over on PrizePicks. If you're interested in joining Underdog, there's going to be a link in the top of the description for that. And if you use code ROTOSEASON at sign up, Underdog is going to give you a 100% deposit bonus up to $100. So if you deposit $100, Underdog is going to give you an additional $100 for free. Just click the link at the top of the description and use code ROTOSEASON at sign up to take advantage of that deposit bonus. Alright guys, getting into the picks for today, we're going to start off with Saquon Barkley over 70.5 rushing yards. Saquon Barkley is looking like he's finally back to his old self after week 1. He put up 164 yards on the ground against the Titans in week 1 and looked absolutely fantastic doing it. There's not going to be any more concerns going forward about Barkley's playtime and amount of touches like we had to worry about last season. He's completely back to being the featured back that we all know and love. Here in week 2, Barkley gets to go up against the Carolina Panthers defense that just got dragged for 217 rushing yards by the Browns in week 1. Now I know the Browns have probably the best offensive line in the league, so it's not really a fair comparison. But 70.5 yards for Barkley feels like a steal to me right now. I definitely think we're going to see Barkley's rushing yards prop creep up into the low 80s as we get a few weeks into the season. For my second prop, we're going to go down to Leonard Fournette, and we're going to take the over on 69.5 rushing yards. Leonard Fournette at 69.5 yards is another rushing prop that's just feeling a little too low for me here in week 2. Coming off a 21 carry, 127 yard game in week 1 against the Cowboys, Fournette is finally the clear workhorse back for the Buccaneers. No more Ronald Jones randomly stealing 12 carries from him. No more random benchings from Bruce Arians. Fournette is the guy this season. Fournette is also up against the Saints team that just allowed 201 rushing yards to the Falcons, 120 of which came from former wide receiver Cordero Patterson. And for my third prop, we're going to go with Pat Frymouth over 37.5 receiving yards. Pat Frymouth is coming off a really solid week 1 performance against the Bengals where he caught 5 passes for 75 yards. Frymouth had a pretty high 10 targets in week 1, second only on the Steelers to Deontay Johnson, who had 12. Frymouth and Johnson accounted for 59% of the Steelers' total target share, and I don't expect that to change much going forward. This new Matt Canada offense really seems to want to get Frymouth involved more. And also, with the Steelers' offensive line being so bad, I expect we see a lot of dump-offs and checkdowns going Pat's way regardless. I definitely expect this 37.5 receiving yards prop to be trending upwards as we get a few weeks into the season. So we're probably getting it at a pretty good steal here in week 2. But yeah, guys, that'll do it. A quick 3 props I'm liking for this Sunday main slate. I might make an updated video later in the week if PrizePicks ends up releasing more props for the Sunday slate. But that's it for now. I wish you all the best of luck in your contest this week, and I'll see you next time.